Welcome back to Nino Brown Sports. Odell Beckham went broke despite making over $100 million in the NFL. He done completely blown every dollar of his NFL earnings. He grossed over $110 million in his career. He even made $21 million in 1 year with the Giants in 2018. He once dated Kim Kardashian and her sister Khloe Kardashian. It was a time where Odell Beckham had the whole world in his hands. But my, time sure fly. And times done change, cause now Odell Beckham Jr. is broke and begging for a job in the NFL, but ain't nobody calling his agent phone. The last team that Odell Beckham played for was the Miami Dolphins in 2024, and that was a 1 year deal. He got hurt during that 1 year deal. That's why nobody don't want to pick him up, because he injury prone. Recently, he did an interview on the Pivot podcast explaining how he ran through $100 million and he asking for sympathy and help from the people just 1 year after playing football. Check this shit out.
You've sacrificed your whole life to get here. And you're like, yeah, I played 10 years in the league. And I always explain this to people, like, bro, you give somebody a 5-year, $100 million contract, right? What is it really? It's 5 years for 60. You're getting taxed. Do the math. That's 12 a year, you know, that you have to spend, use, save, invest, flaunt, like whatever, however, just being real. I'm gonna buy a car, I'm gonna give my mama a house, I'm gonna do, everything costs money. So if you spending $4 million a year, that's really $40 million over 5 years, 8 a year, you know? And now you start breaking down the numbers, it's like, that's a 5-year span of where you're getting $8 million. Can you make that last forever? And you always hear the people who ain't us and ain't been in the position, like, oh, well, that would last a lifetime. Yeah, this job that I sacrificed my whole life for, they are giving me that. I didn't ask for the certain dollar amount or whatever, but we weren't taught about no financial literacy and all the way. We weren't
talk about it all the time.
We weren't taught this skill, and it's kind of like,
that ain't nothing. Just recently, it got worse for Odell Beckham with the financial troubles he going through. Odell Beckham was just forced to sell his famous diamond Super Bowl cleats that he wore in that goddamn Super Bowl. He sold them for $200,000 because he needed the money. Is Odell Beckham on dope, or do he got a gambling addiction? Is his lifestyle too expensive, or do he got multiple women? Something going on, cause how the hell do you run through $100 million in less than 1 year of playing in the NFL? You supposed to be investing that money and living off your endorsement money, especially if your house paid off, your car's paid off, you ain't got no car notes, and all you got to do is pay taxes on the home you own and renew your tags every year on your car. That ain't number like $60, $70. Ain't nowhere in hell you can't live comfortably off $300,000 a year, especially when the upkeep of your house, you got a big old mansion, but it paid off. But that's only if you not in the strip club throwing your money or gambling in the goddamn casino at the sports books or smoking dope and we ain't nobody. Cause if you Odell Beckham, you supposed to be connected with billionaires based on your celebrity. You a football player. You a public figure. It's people out here making minimum wage right now and know how to make a $16 an hour job stretch a lifetime. That paycheck they get lasts them all year, every year for 40 years. How the hell you spending $4 million a year? Man, what kind of coochie you buying? Coochie $40. And I don't feel bad for Odell Beckham, cause you the one that went and tried to mess with them goddamn Kardashians. They break every damn body that touched them. Do your research. Spending $4 million a year is like spending $300,000 a month. There's no possible way to blow that unless you out here on dope, sports betting heavy, or messing with them high maintenance ass women. You can't be out here trying to keep up with the Combses and the Joneses, buying houses, cars, and throwing money at women. That's the easiest way to go broke. Cause now you getting older, and ain't nothing worse than being old and broke. Cause all the women that you took care of gonna change their number on you when you ain't giving them the $40 no more. How many of y'all on here right now know how to make that $100 million Odell Beckham had stretch if God blessed you with it? Comment below. How many of y'all to be stingy and cheap with your goddamn money? Comment below. How many of y'all to be around here letting everybody know you got some money? Comment below. How many of y'all want to go out there and buy every car you see or buy the biggest house on the block just to say you got money like that? Don't even know you finna go broke. Comment below. How many of y'all play broke to stay rich? Comment below. Cause Odell Beckham gon' definitely read these comments. Give him some game. Make sure you subscribe to the Nino Brown Sports Network on YouTube. Nino Brown Sports on YouTube. Right now, go subscribe to my sports channel. I'm giving out daily game in the sports industry. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you comment below. And make sure you share this video, baby. I'll be back.
You get $60 million liquid, and that can't last you a lifetime. You got a problem. Do you really need 10 houses? Do you really need 15 cars?
No.
Do you need to buy everybody in your house, everybody in your family, a mansion that costs $1 million, $2 million? Because here's the thing.
Yes.
First of all, if you buy somebody in your house, your family a house, a house that costs $1 million to $2 million,
yeah.
First of all, they can't afford the upkeep on it. Because if they could, they'd have it already. See, it ain't the payment, it's the upkeep.
Right.
When ish go wrong. Bro said he's spending $4 million a year. If you spending $4 million a year and it ain't a business related, you out your damn mind. Ain't no way in hell I'm spending $4 million a year. Okay, you buy mom a house. If I were to buy mom a house, I'm damn near gonna probably get her a house that I can go ahead and pay off. So I'm gonna spend $500,000 for mom because I gotta get her something that she can clean for herself. Because I can't pay for a cleaner, sir. Because see, that's another expense, Ocho. You get a big house, somebody cut the grass. I don't need I need somebody who can come with a pushing lawnmower and cut the grass.
That's another expense.
That's another expense on me, Ocho. Flying private.
Now you see why I fly Spirit the past 20 years.
Ocho, but I don't fly private. I don't go overseas private.
And by the way, he does. I've been on a flight with him before. Oh, so
when you've sacrificed your whole life to get here, and you're like, yeah, I played 10 years in the league, and I always explain this to people, like, bro, you give somebody a 5-year, $100 million contract, right? What is it really? It's 5 years for 60. You're getting taxed. Do the math. That's 12 a year, you know, that you have to spend, use, save, invest, flaunt, like whatever, however, just being real. I'm gonna buy a car, I'm gonna give my mama a house, I'm gonna do, everything costs money. So if you spending $4 million a year, that's really $40 million over 5 years, 8 a year, you know? And now you start breaking down the numbers, it's like, that's a 5-year span of where you're getting $8 million. Can you make that last forever? And you always hear the people who ain't us and ain't been in the position like, oh, well, that would last a lifetime. Yeah, this job that I sacrificed my whole life for, they are giving me that. I didn't ask for the certain dollar amount or whatever, but we weren't taught about no financial literacy and all the way. We weren't
talk about it all the time.
We weren't taught this skill, and it's kind of like,